Chamber of Commerce VP of Marketing and Communications, Rachel Buchanan. Rachel, nice to see you again.
Hello, you too.
Great to have you back. As think about some of the things that people do in Jackson in the winter, and skating, the lakes, ice fishing, snow, we got it all this year.
Yeah, I mean, we finally got cold enough to actually participate in some of those things. I heard the polar plunge was as fun and ridiculous as always, and always fun to watch, so we love those things as they come up.
Well, we all have summer on our minds because we've had enough of it, really, I think. But it's off a little bit, a few more weeks, but you're planning already for golf and golf adventures in Jackson.
Yeah, so we actually just spent the whole weekend down in Columbus. Maybe not good timing when they win a national championship. However, they do love to golf, and we spent some time at a golf show down there, letting people know from outside of the community what we've got to offer here in Jackson. Golf is so big, and we have so many opportunities, and this year we've set up some package deals for people coming in out of town. If they purchase a hotel room, they'll get the best available rate. And this year, instead of a package, we've actually implemented a discount system. So they'll get $5 off each person per play of golf and $10 off at some participating restaurants locally. So there's a nice little package and incentive for them, and golf is very, very affordable. So it makes it really easy to talk about.
And we are a golf mecca.
Yeah. And a lot of people really love that, especially if they're coming up from Ohio or over from Chicago. It pretty much cuts their golf time in half if they would have otherwise gone up to Gaylord or Traverse City, and much more affordable, probably half the cost in most instances. So we love to talk about that, and we've been talking about getting on the greens.
Well, here in Jackson, we have more golf holes per capita than anyone else in the country except for Sarasota, Florida.
That's what they say. That's the stats. So we're sticking to it.
Yeah, it was the truth at one point not too long ago, and well, I'm sure it's still the same.
Yeah.
So, all right, plan on golf. And you can also stay, as a resident of Jackson, can you take advantage of those discounts?
It is a requirement to stay in our hotels, only because that helps support the economy here. So if you've got buddies coming into town, though, it's a great opportunity to bring them in and to let them in on those special deals too.
Nice. All right, we've got planning. You've got a long-term vision for economic growth and tourism in Jackson County.
Yep. So people have known me the last few years as being a part of Just Experience Jackson. I very recently also added some responsibilities over at the Jackson County Chamber of Commerce on my plate as well. And it makes so much sense because there are so many things that overlap between what we do. People might think of Experience Jackson only as a group that plans out destination activities and getting people to town and trying to encourage them to come here and spend here. However, the thing that makes it a really attractive place to visit is when the community itself is thriving. So we're partnering with the Chamber and also multiple organizations and leaders throughout the community. And we are at the very beginning stages of working on a 20-year vision plan for Jackson County. So one of the situations that happens sometimes is there's one amazing leader that puts things into place, and they leave for a better opportunity at some point. And so what we're doing is trying to find some foundational things that we can help with and we can invest in, both the Chamber and Experience Jackson and these other partners, that can kind of be a long-standing plan so that it can be picked up in a variety of ways. So it's really exciting. I've been learning a lot about it and playing into quite a few areas. And we found there are 5 directions that a community can go in a vision plan to make a community more successful. So specifically in Jackson, we've come up with these 5. First, workforce development. So not just having great opportunities for work, but also providing the training and bringing up the right students and people to be able to fill those positions. So workforce is huge. Then it moves on to the schools, as a part of that training, making sure that our K-12 education is really solid here and those opportunities play naturally. The third area is in housing.
Oh, I knew you were going to say housing.
Yeah. So making that a better opportunity for people, making that affordable, making it desirable to live in our neighborhoods and all the things that go along with housing. Crime is, of course, something that people take into consideration. So helping with that, helping to not only cut down crime, but take care of the things that are in place in our community to help crime not be as prevalent. Things like our county jail we've been talking about the last couple of years. Finally, this is probably where the Experience Jackson thing comes into place the best. Just our quality of life. So having good things here that people locally can enjoy, but also people can come in and participate in as well.
Well, the nice thing is we don't have a huge mountain to climb to hit any of those.
Yeah. We're getting closer and closer, and some of the things that are on the table are really exciting when it comes to that quality of life. We've been talking a lot publicly now about some improvements we're going to be making to our trails and working along with different organizations to help put those in place. Also some improvements when it comes to things like the possibility of a downtown beer garden. That's something in the works right now behind the scenes, and just making those things better than what they are. A lot of those things exist already, trails and outdoor activities and everything, but kind of elevating that, putting events into place like a gravel bike race that could be coming to fruition, and things that really attract people here and take care of us.
All good news.
Yeah.
A lot to think about in putting all these plans together. I noticed you as an organization, as two organizations, are constantly looking for input and feedback.
Yeah, actually as a part of the strategic plan for Experience Jackson this last year, we did a community survey. I got some really good insight and feedback. And when it comes to this vision plan and what we're looking forward to in the future, working with some consulting companies that do this and do this well around the country, and kind of meeting with them and getting some insight into that right now and how we can do it the best way we can.
Exciting news. All right, in the meantime, tell your golf friends out of town to come visit, and they don't have to stay with you. They'll stay at the hotel.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right, Rachel, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Rachel Buchanan, VP of Marketing and Communications at the Chamber and Experience Jackson.